Hey guys, it's Looch, and it's all things Bob Dylan at the current as we look forward to his 80th birthday. Now, your introduction to Bob Dylan, whether you are a fan of the music or not, has to be the documentary Don't Look Back by D.A. Pennebaker, because that was my introduction. I wasn't a fan necessarily of his music, but people convinced me years and years ago, you will be a fan of him after you watch this doc. It is basically, they took one tour in 1965 of England and had kind of all access. It's remarkable for so many reasons. It's remarkable because he was 23 years old. He was a complete snot. That's what you're going to love about him. Now, God bless the poor squares that they pushed in front of him to ask these questions. Questions you would never ask somebody, but they thought he was like the great prophet and could answer any question of the world, and his responses are so sometimes cutting and mean and funny. You do kind of feel sorry for these BBC stuffed shirts going, do you care about people? And he's like, how can you ask me that? How can you ask me a question? You ask the Beatles that? There are so many great moments. His sort of slight obsession with Donovan is pretty rich. It features the debut of It's All Over Now, Baby Blue, as sung in a hotel room. Who broke the glass? And Joan Baez is in it, and Marianne Faithfull's tucked away in the corner, and Allen Ginsberg. And it's just a really sharp insight into what would that have looked like for his first tour of England as this 23-year-old kid that people were hailing as being the next prophet, protest singer. The way he handles himself is worth the whole documentary, and his manager, Albert Grossman, who has managed a lot of people, is one of the driest, just drollest characters in all of music. But it's so worth watching again. If you're not a fan of Dylan's music, you will be a fan of Bob Dylan after you watch this.